Into Act 2 we go. Now we picked up the grain sack, so that's gonna be a thing. Go to the Harpy Nest node. Got it. Okay, so let's see. So over here, do we prefer? I think we prefer grind wheel. So we grab a grind wheel, which we will then upgrade to be targeted. And then I think we can just ditch the blood rains. All right, that felt pretty good. Then over here we picked up the Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna ditch a vigilance. Let's get that setup upgraded. Yes, push forward is a good call. That's not who gets that. Got push forward, and that's going to be, we're going to remove and intimidate. I will say, having played a lot more of this, I don't love the fact that the church is for removal. I wish that they could have figured out how to fit into one deck, into one UI, all of the deck building components. Because we have 2 deflects, I'm not worried about her being at 16 cards. I think that's fine. Now you're things are a little thick over here. The Viper Strikes are probably the things to go. Oh, is that available? Can you just buy that? That's amazing. Let's see. Put them in your hand. Yeah, Poison Rains and Viper Strikes are easy drops. Probably don't need 1 Poison Dart. 1 Poison Dart is probably more than we need. And then over here on Gru, we definitely want to get that battle plan upgraded. Yeah, we want the one that gives draw. Again, I think the Blood Rains go, and so does the Blood Rage, I think. But maybe the Blood Rage is not on the menu. We still have a very expensive deck here. So maybe Blood Rage stays. Can I upgrade Blood Rage? Ah, yes. Enrage and Infuriate. We're getting a little light on things. I may grab. We're starting to get into the danger zone on like how much money we have. We may need to look for some free upgrades to make him work. I'm going to ditch the Blood for Bloods, I think. Actually, no, it's not those. It's the Sweeping Strikes that we want to get rid of. I think we like the Flanking Strikes. Yeah, because you have the deflects and you have so much card draw, I think that's fine. This looks reasonable. I don't know what we take on our boy here, though. Or what we ditch. The Cleaves are really good. I think the Flanking Strikes are very strong. I think it's the Blood for Bloods. Alright, we'll get rid of the Blood for Bloods. I'm surprised that the Sweeping Strikes... No, that's the order that Oh, Blood for Bloods came before Sweeping Strikes. I'm a little surprised by that. Let's see. So we're excited. What are we excited by here? We're excited by Beer Mug, I think. I don't love that we're replacing War Banner. Need to think about that. We're excited about Twin Blades. I think Twin Blades on Thul's is good. Yeah, losing War Banner stinks a little bit, but... Do we have any skills in his deck? Hold on a second. What skills are we playing? We got Battle Plan and Blood Rage. Alright, all good. All good in Lustrous. I guess we have a couple. I think I like Twin Blade on Gru for the draw. The Vitality Pendant, I think we need to keep the speed going on Bree. The Onyx Amulet is just better than the Agate Amulet, so well, we could put it down here too. Now we have better there. Yeah, let's grab that. Then we only get one reroll, which I hate. The worst. Reduce the cost of the highest cost card in your hand with cost greater than 3/2. Hunter's Ring. Ooh, Hunter's Ring is tempting on Bree because of the Intimidates. What's on Sylvie? It's also pretty good on Sylvie, I think. So I might grab that. The Convert Ring is very good on Sylvie. For every bleed charge you apply 1 poison. Oh, okay. So you're saying this goes here. I was thinking about the Hunter's Ring. Okay. That may be it then. Didn't I take the Veteran's Armor up here? I guess I replaced it with the leather boots. That was perhaps questionable. Okay, well. Berserk Potion here. I guess Mug is better, but hard to say. Decks look good. We're going to the Harpy's Nest. Okay, so we want to go up here. So we can do the Goblin Chieftain, or we can do the Colosseum event. Yeah, I think we'll do the Colosseum event. Yes, the arena event. We agree. Reinforced Steel. Self, double your block. Increase the quality, or Grookey gets Reinforced Steel. We'll increase the quality. +4 damage, immune to vulnerable. When monsters deal... we're not going to do this one. We're going to skip Heavenly Weaponry here. Josh. Well, hello, Josh. Should have played this first, probably. But... okay, I think we open with Blade Dance. Then we play Black Talons. We play that. Free setup. We have 1 energy, so Blade Dance can go back on top. Uproot, or we'll use Poison Daggers this turn. I think we probably had enough AoE on Grookey that it would have been better to have not focused so much damage there. I don't think Furious Slash is super important to us at this very moment. We have 6 energy plus 2 here. We'll get to redraw some of them. We have a card in there, so we play that. Play Onslaught, play that. That was a pretty disappointing turn. Maybe I should have reconsidered the way that I approached that one. Wow, those small weapons are not doing a lot of work, are they? Oh, it's got taunt. How truly diabolical. Yikes. This is bad news for us. Alright, we took a ton of damage there. No to those. Corrupted Ode of War. Yeah, we got a little bit of trouble there. Fan of Knives. I don't think we're stacking up that much sharp. Ode of War is actually kind of interesting. If it was on Sylvie, I think it would be an easy take. But yeah, I'm looking at Ode of War, not Fan of Knives. Yeah. I mean, it is a lot of powerful, and we don't have... I guess we have better powerful sources from Bree. So, Rune Master. Let's see. On the road, you meet an old dwarf who is throwing small rune stones. When you approach him, oh... Some new adventures of these lands. If you answer my riddles, a dragon leaves Velkarath, heading south at a constant speed of 20 pegasi per hour, and a griffin leaves Senthea, the same speed north. What would the dragon have eaten for breakfast? I think you say a goblin because it's the Velkarath Mountains. Too skinny. All right. Fair enough. All right, Colosseum is going to be an interesting one. We're not very healthy for this, and they're going first, which is not great. This could be bad. I'm a little concerned that we may not be able to take out the big guy. Yeah, things are looking a little grim. take 18 HP to still not get the kill on the spider, unfortunately. Oh, I couldn't play that anyways. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't know if we can kill the big guy. Should have played Sharpening Knife first. There was no reason not to. No. Yes. Reveal a small weapon from your drop pile, put it into your hand. Cost reduced by 1. Sure. Okay. We'll fight the Fang Gang. This is going to be the one that determines whether or not we can do the final fight here. Let's see. Ordering matters here. Let's do this. Grind wheel can go and push forward can go. At least we got some block up. Good draws are helping, at least slightly. Don't need uproots. Setup is fine to draw. All right, we'll do that. Okay, so let's see. We should play... Nah, I don't think we should. We should play setup. We still has to go. Yeah, I am concerned that that may be the case also. Let's see. We will let Blood for Blood and Cleave go. We got one in there, so we can do that. Play Onslaught into that. It's a lot of bleed. I'm glad it didn't come back around to our boy there. Warpaint, no. Ammunition. Discover 3 ranged attacks and place 1 into your hand. Cost reduced by 1. Don't think it's good enough. So let's see. What was your removal order here? Then flanking strikes, then cleave. So we could pick up the flanking strike. Nah, I don't think we need to. You are ready to fight. Hang in there, Bree. Good draw, please. Okay, that's a good... That's some good gets. Okay, potentially questionable, but I decided to have him go last. Get rid of that and get rid of one of those. Play that, play that, play that. Okay, not terrible. The debuffs are certainly doing a thing. There might have been more to that we could have done there, but no death is a good death. Don't think we... Another fine weakness I think could be good. She did live. She did indeed. Sharpen. These burning bloods. I worry that we have one too many of them, but... Alright. Arena champion it is. We get no gear from that? For some reason I thought we got some gear. Ambidextrous on Sylvie. Duplicate a melee attack from your hand, cost reduced by 3. Seems good. One too many indeed? Alright. Every 2 turns we get the howl. I see. Okay. Grindwheel. I think our energy is spoken for at this point. She's ranged attacks, though. She has 0 melee. Oh, ambidextrous was melee attack only. Wait, do I have it in my hand? Where is it? Weird. No reason not to take that. Oh, we get it as a reward after the fight. Got it. Okay. Mistakes were made, such as life. All right. We have other ways to pull those back. Grab that. Chant of accuracy yourself. Grookey has a lot of of AoE right now, which is why the thought was to spread things out slightly. Blood Rage and an Impale, I guess. Then all we get is this and either Carnage or Cleave. I don't know if we Infuriate right now. Well, I think we play that regardless. Now we have 7. So 2, 4, and then we can't play. So we can play... Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Nobody's getting dead here. That was close, though. Ouchie. We could use a camp. We're hurting a little bit. Hey, MRA. Yes, indeed. I've turned over a new leaf. Should have played that a little earlier. I don't think... All right. Not much left to do here. We just need a little bit more AoE. There we go. All right. Also, Intimidate seems better at 0 cost before level 3. Interesting observation. We also didn't take Rampages on Gru. But yeah, that... Let's see. So, start of your turn. Reduce the cost of skills or gain thorns. We'll take Tactician. When you deal damage with a hit, apply 2 sight and 1 bleed. That is what we are doing, for sure. Or I'm reasonably sure. Then, when you play a melee attack card, or when dealing damage with a hit, I think we take Envenom here. Reduce bleed applied by Fury by 50%, or at the start of your turn when you reduce the cost of all melee attack cards in your hand by 1. Yeah, so we grab that, and then I think we take accurate shots. Even though this is free energy. Range Mastery has some allure as well. When dealing damage with a hit, apply 2 sight and 1 bleed. Yeah, okay. All right, well, we're still alive. Every 2 rounds sad. Remove 2 cards we don't care or increase quality. Plus 15 to all percent resistances. This guy's really annoying. And we don't really need either of these. It's every 2 rounds. So it's not terrible. I just think that this guy's going to go first and do a bunch of damage to us. Colin. This is Colin with Sadness. Every round you get 2, not every 2 rounds. Ah, yes. Good read, Orb Ponderer. So this is Colin. Okay, Colin is a jerk. We don't like Colin. I'm already worried about this fight. Feeling a little better now. All right, well, I went fishing to little avail. I think I just want him to go away. Another trace. If I see it, I will keep an eye peeled, or I'll pick it up if I see it. Let's see, Blood Rage. We might need Blood Rage. Okay, well, we tried. So, I know I'm probably hallucinating here, but it really feels like right now we're drawing the same hands over and over again. Like, we're getting the same terrible draw order over and over again is the way that it feels. Better late than never. Fantastic. Yeah, Colin was quite unpleasant there. Hate that we took all that bleed damage. Would have been nice if we could have finished that off faster. Guard, exploit opening. I think we might want an exploit opening. Acrobatic strike. X equals 13 times your evasion. An evasion build seems like it could be fun. Yeah, no, I was ready for it. Acrobatic strike build could be kind of interesting. We're not going to take that. Exploit opening. Apply X bleed and X that, where X is sight. I think we... Do you want to pick up one of these? I know this is on the list, right? I'll grab one here. I'll leave it off Bree. All right, so we needed the sack of grain, so presumably we are throwing the sack of grain here. All right, and so +4 piercing. When you play a ranged attack, draw a card, gain a sharp, suffer, and electrocute. So we want, so Tempest Bow is something we're excited for here. Merchant Badge we don't care about. Orb of Storms we don't care about. The Greater Mana Potion. At some point, we'll replace this. The Greater Mana Potion, I mean, it does get really good if we corrupt it. But Small Weapons doesn't need that much energy. Now she spams 0-cost cards and ranged attacks. Okay. I think... meh to everything else here. I'm not seeing anything that's lighting my world on fire. Let's see. Revenge. When a player plays an attack, all monsters gain fury. For an exotic equipment shop, I'll do it. What do we get rid of here? Grind wheel and intimidate, I think. Rusty is never far. We're already, our turn order is already good. I guess I knew what I was getting that way, so that probably wasn't the best plan. Damn you, ambidextrous. I'm a little worried that I'm stacking up a lot of, a lot of things. I mean, the setup is still good. I don't think we're getting this guy fully killed, so I guess you just do one of these two in the middle. Play battle plan first. Then we play that. I think 2 cleaves is more value than a just doubling through Infuriate. I guess I would have had enough to play the Infuriate too. So I should have played that earlier, but... Yeah, I could have in Lustrous. The counting was slightly off, and I missed that opportunity, but... Let's actually keep that. I don't know why I'm playing these cards. We don't need it. Yeah, I should have done the math on that before. None of those, none of those. Poison Catalyst is tempting. Not yet. All right. Continuum Blade. This is going to be a big get for us. So we already have Twin Blade here. Maybe, actually, Continuum is... Wait, so this is melee attacks, though. I need to be careful. Small weapons are not melee attacks. So I think this is better on Gru. To get him some more draw. Because Thul's would only... It's only the Blade Dances. Which long term, I think he's going to have plenty of draw. Well, so for the time being, until we get Berserker Claws, we can pick up a Continuum Blade. I think it's okay. I think it's worth it. We have enough cash flow. Free card upgrade, remove 2 cards. Nah, we don't need that in our life. All right. I don't love the way this is looking right now. Slight misplay. When you played Battle Plan and putting cards back, you shouldn't do it with discounted cards. Ah, did I do that? That's something that I think I'm generally pretty good about. So if I did that, that was a clear misplay that I don't normally fall victim to. I think we're pretty close to having everything we want, being able to play everything we want here. So with 4 left, we can make this... So it's 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was an unnecessary damage that we just took there. Yeah, infinite bag. I see the value in. We will try to get it, but so far I will say I don't think our draws have been too great. Should have kept the blood thingy for to make sure that we didn't get to Grookey's turn and took damage, but all right. No. 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 Butchering? Butchering just feels expensive. I think it's too expensive. We are finishing most turns with a little bit of space, but I think we're going to find better things to fill it in with. A young Stormcaller Harpy comes in, or do we just move in quickly? I think we move in quickly. We don't need the heal. We'll be fine. Okay. We are seeing debuff numbers happen, for sure. All right, well, I think we're going to be okay. Flanking probably should have been played slightly earlier there, but doesn't matter. We one-rounded him. Alright, let's see. Safeguard is a no. Poisonous Blood. Transform bleed into poison times 1.5x. We do want this. I think that right now that's going to be coming online quite nicely. Another grinding wheel. I don't mind it. Okay, so let's see. Berserker potion, no. We didn't pick up the hunter ring, despite having the opportunity to. For every dark charge you apply 1 poison. The vial ring goes here. The ring for poison to bleed. For now, I think the vial ring is an okay thing to pick up here. Because we are doing dark charges, so dark to poison. It's not quite as good, but... And then I think everything else here is uninteresting. Because we're not going to replace that with that. You're not fast enough yet that we can do that. All right. So now we go green portal. Is that correct? I think so. All right, Act 3.